Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. Now, guys, in this video, we're gonna talk about Barnaby crashing out because I told you guys she would be crashing out before the day ends. And you guys thought I was kidding, right? I know many of you did not believe me. You thought I was just saying stuff, right? And I said to you guys, come back, stick around. If you saw the first video that I did today, if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and watch that video. You're missing out because when I did the first video today, I said now that TMZ has captured another video of Cardi and the Nigerian soccer player who plays for Italy, and he has a beautiful Italian accent going on, and he looks good. He works out a lot. He has that type of physique that the woman on the internet and the men, sauces on, they crush over. And as such, I said to you guys, yeah, the people, they're gonna have Cardi B crashing out. She's gonna come out and she's gonna lash out on people for what she's doing. Because Cardi B is next to a white woman. Cardi B knows that she can be a hot mess express and get away with it. No, if Cardi B was a darker skinned girl, do you guys notice that Cardi B is far worse than Sexy Red? But do you see Sexy Red get attacked a lot? Sexy Red is called nasty, dirty, loose, disgusting. Sexy Red is given so many labels at this point, you can't even keep up. And when you hear men speak about women, they say like Sexy Red. You never hear them say like Cardi B. You know why? Because we have been programmed, right? We were programmed for centuries to stay in a certain circle. But if you're lighter, then the restraints of that or the borders of that, it is extended a bit or it is not so tight. The restrictions are not so tight. Cardi B is literally a white woman, so the restrictions are not so tight. She doesn't get the labels like a Sexy Red would do. But tell me one thing that Cardi B has done and said that Sexy Red hasn't done and said, and you see how people look at Sexy Red. And if even when Sexy Red did that nasty, disgusting video talking about, excuse me, you guys, saying that her butt smells, and the guy was behind her pretending. He was pretending because we know he wasn't doing what they wanted us to think. We've seen Cardi and Offset doing stuff like that. But if it was a darker skinned woman, she would never be given for it. So you guys have to realize and understand that Cardi B understands market manipulation, and she consistently manipulates the masses in her favor because it has been working for her. And if it's been working in her favor, what is she going to do? She's going to continue doing it, and she's going to make you believe she's a victim. And then people say, oh my God, we love her. You can't make me hate her. She's so honest. But when Sexy Red gives the same raw honesty, Sexy Red is dragged and called dirty and nasty. And do you think it's because of the things that Sexy Red is saying or doing? No, it is because of the color of her skin. Cardi literally does the same thing, changes men more than Sexy Red does. And Sexy Red gets dragged and trashed for it. Tell me a dark-skinned woman who could be out here, married, and smashing two other guys at the same time, and none of the two is her baby daddy. No dark-skinned woman would be given such grace to be living the lifestyle that Cardi B is out here living. No dark-skinned woman. None. Not Kelly Rowland, not Sexy Red, not Condell. No dark-skinned woman, right? No. Cardi B crashing out. Cardi B is on the internet and she's saying there are so many celebrities that she knows, who are smashing other people, right? And she's saying like, but no, you people don't want to talk about those celebrities. You all are talking about me. You know what she's doing? She's stirring the pot. Because guess what? We will talk about those celebrities, right? Didn't we talk about Giselle Bundchen dating her judo instructor? We did. But did Giselle Bundchen come out here and was Giselle like, oh my God, y'all won't leave me alone. No matter what I do, y'all won't leave me alone. Did we see or hear that behavior from Giselle? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. When Rocky was accused of cheating on Riri, which he was, can't prove it, but he was, honey, I got good information from good sources that he was. Did Riri or Rocky came out here crashing out? No, they did not. But I want you all to see what Cardi B did, right? Because after she made that post about feeling like Britney Spears, she then followed up with a video saying, you know, she knows celebrities that are smashing whomever and people are not talking about it. Take for Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton, right? For example, we learned that Kim was messing around with Lewis Hamilton. And after it was being spread like wildfire, and when I was telling you guys for over a year that Kim was dating a British athlete, did Kim come out here and like, oh my God, what is it about me? Y'all keep talking about me. You don't see any other celebrity doing that. When Tiana Taylor was with Aaron Pierre, did Tiana Taylor come out here and say, oh my God, what is it about me? Y'all keep talking about me, you know? And there's so many other people that we spoke about and we have spoken about saying rumor has it, you know? Rumor has it that celebrities with that person, rumor has it is that she's getting a divorce. Rumor has it he's getting a divorce. Did any of those people come out there and say, oh my God, why are you picking on us? What about me? You know? No. But what Cardi B does is that she thrives on toxicity. She lives off toxicity. And I told you guys that she was gonna get with another toxic man because without toxicity, her brand cannot survive. I keep telling y'all the woman is a influencer. She is not an artist. She is not an artist. She is an entertainer, and there's a difference between the two. Do you see Beyonce out here doing stuff, being performative and all? No. And this is one reason why Cardi B and Stefan does not get along behind the scenes, allegedly. It is said that Stefan Diggs says that he doesn't know when she's being real or when she's being fake because she's consistently performative, because he sees her playing in our faces and the same things that she does to the internet, she does it to him. He doesn't know how to feel. He doesn't even know her. He thinks he knows her, but he doesn't. And this is why I said to you guys, you could tell that Cardi B was slowly trying to ruin that man as she was going out the window. Do you see how she came out and like, if I'm dating someone gay, y'all would not know. If I was this, y'all would not know. And Stefan Diggs has had so many issues with other baby mamas, even legal issues. Did we see the other baby mamas coming out here to say this and that about Stefan Diggs? No, because they're not going to ruin their child's legacy. They know that's all their child has. But Cardi B is like, my son will never need you. Did she say it? Verbally? No. In action? Yes, she did. So she doesn't care. Once she has the industry, to lean back on. And once she has the manipulation ring, once Cardi B has the manipulation ring going and flowing in her favor, she does not care, honey. She does not give a rat's ass. She genuinely doesn't. So, she is gonna do what needs to be done for her. Cardi B is not with you all as you all think. She's not. She's gonna be consistently performative. And I said to you guys, for me, once I start seeing someone for who they are, I can't unsee it. And every other game that they are about to play, I can tell you. I told you guys last week to stick around. I can tell you her next move. And before she made the next move, I told you that she was going to make this next move. I said she has gotten a taste of the athlete world. She's not leaving it. She thrives on high energy and toxicity. She herself is high energy and toxicity, and she's going to stay in the athlete world. She's on to the next toxic athlete. And anyone who has been keeping up with the content, you guys will remember that I said to you guys, save the videos, because when you watch the videos to the end, remember I was telling you to watch the videos to the end, and I was telling you guys to save them, because once you start paying attention to people, you get to realize who they are for what they are. And you don't even need to hear them talking. You're going to be able to put pieces together and say, this is going to be that person's next move. I told you guys what is her next move. I told you guys that her next move, it is going to be an athlete. I said she got a taste of the athlete world, and it's going to be another toxic male athlete with baby mama drama or something identical to what she has going on with Diggs and Offset. And here we are. Earlier today, I said to you guys, she's not going to leave this guy. Even though it's early and this guy's getting exposed for this and he's getting exposed for that, you think she's going to say, abort mission? Ship is sinking? No. She's right where she wants to be, and she loves that. It is starting out by her fans telling her, oh my God, he has chosen you over his baby mama, Barney. I think this one is actually going to work. That's what they're already telling her. And because she wants to be a winner, and she wants to one up on every woman because she doesn't like women. She is not a girl's girl, as you all think she is. She pretends to be a girl's girl if she can keep you beneath her. But if you want to go side by side with her or above her, she's gonna look at you like, who do you think you are? Do you see that behavior that Erica Mena has? That y'all attack Erica Mena for? Cardi B's worse than Erica Mena. I don't know how y'all don't see it, but she is worse than Erica Mena, okay? So, she's gonna want to stay in this guy's life because already his baby mama is crashing out, and she wants to show the world that she's always chosen by men. She's always their first choice over the baby mama, over whatever situation they have going on. And that's how the Lulu Barney is. Barney, if the Lulu was a person, it would be Barney and her entire clubhouse. Delusional as, delusional. So she's gonna stay right where she is, happy at home, first choice, and she's gonna be like, ow, I'm getting thrown out. Ew. You know what she does? She looks at the little tiki-takis on the internet. Who do I call the little tiki-takis? Does it mean that I'm talking about poor people? Yes. That's how she sees you all, as tiki-takis. She's not telling you, but she's acting it out. She looks at you all. She looks at what you're commenting, and she can get a sense of your deepest desires, like girl getting flown out. She looks at the internet and she sees what women are talking about. And if they're like, girl, your girl has gotten flown out. Your girl has gotten a Birkin. Your girl has gotten the latest Chanel. Whatever is trending on social media algorithm, if it's a series of women being flown out, she talks about, ew, guess who's getting flown out? Ew, like, ew, we know you can buy your own ticket. We know you can even pay for a private jet. So you ain't showing us any receipt to prove to us that you're getting flown out. You just keep talking. It's just as though, you see, you guys, you all need to put some respect on my name. You all need to put some respect on my name, because when I told y'all that Barney was spending in the relationship with Diggs, and she was paying for all those luxury things that you saw her coming out with. Remember when I told you all that? You all said I was lying. And I said something is going to come out that is going to reveal the truth. And I said, do you remember what she said with Offset? Offset is buying her this. Offset is spoiling her. Offset is doing this. Offset is doing that. And then she came out and she said it was Offset and his family stole millions from her. Offset money was going missing. And then, remember when I said to you guys, she came on a live on the internet telling us that ever since Offset, no money has gone missing. And the Barb said, yeah, it's not going to go missing if he's taking it. And that is why she doesn't like the Barbs, because she can fool you all the times. But honey, if you are keeping up with the Barbs, the Barbs, I love when the Barbs get under her skin. Like, I love when those little kids get under her skin. Like, I can't get over DJ Academics over there. Not saying anything bad about Nikki, but Academics was hella calculated with his words. Academics was like, let me be careful with my words now, because I don't want the Barbs to take this and go elsewhere. And I'm like, damn. Even Academics knows that the Barbs are children, and she's over there fussing with a bunch of kids. And even though she's over there fussing with a bunch of kids, for what reason? For what reason? Like, when the Barbs have her cornered, I love that for her. I love, like, the Barbs are smarter than the older woman that follows Cardi B. The Barbs are more conscious than the older woman that follows Cardi B and her nonsense. These Barbs, they're not playing that game. And this is why it's important for your kids to be careful who they follow and who they look up to, because the Barbs, these young girls, they're getting the ring, they're getting their degree, they're the whole 9 yards, and that man better be respectful. These Barbs, they don't play, honey. They're not into, like, the Barbs are not into the loosey-goosey lifestyle. They're not. If you guys think I'm lying, right? You see when Cardi B puts up a post, and you see the Barbs clocking her ass, just click on 10 accounts, not at the same time, but one by one. Go to their profile, look at what they've been posting on social media, and just follow their account and observe. I have been doing my own social experiments on the Barbs, and I can tell you, the Barbs, they look up to Nikki for a reason, and Nikki basically helps to keep them in line. That is why they love her, because Nikki's like, what kind of life y'all out here living? Don't be out here doing this and don't be out here doing that. No, Nikki helps to keep them in line, but Barney helps women to be loosey-goosies and be reckless and careless. And you guys need to be reminded that You know, HIV AIDS, it's real. It's real. Life is not perfect and many of you are young. HIV and AIDS, it's real. And you guys need to understand that these things are real and there are other things that are real, you know, and you just need to just get some sex education. Because some people are of the belief that if I should take the contraceptive, I would be fine. Some people are of the belief that if I should just use a condom, I would be fine, right? There's so much going on out here, and you guys need to be aware. Protect yourself. You know, you can't put your health at risk for 5 minutes of fun. A microwave meal moment, you know, because it's just not worth it at the end of the day. It's not, you know, and if you realize that, you know, something happened that you never thought this happening, do whatever you can after it happened to protect yourself, get yourself checked, and just keep it cute, keep it clean, and live your life, have fun, but do so in a very cautious way. Move on if you want to. If you want to date 10 persons at once, it's okay to date 10 persons at once because it's a date. It's not a relationship, right? It's your right to see different people, get a sense of who these people are before you make a final decision. That's all I'm saying, right? And then people, when you speak like this, people want to tell you that you're too judgmental. We need to go back to the days of being judgmental and the right amount of judgment on each other. And those are the things that used to help to keep us in line, help to keep us to be decent human beings and decent citizens. Value yourself, whether you're a man, woman, boy, or girl. And there are people out here who are always going to play tricks on us, you know? And sometimes we think we're smart and we have it all figured out. We know it all. And then there comes this demon out of nowhere that shows you that you need to put on the full armor of God because you think you know it all. You think you've seen it all. You think you're prepared for it all. And you're just not, you know? And another thing I'll say to you, man, woman, boy, or girl, let no one, you know, blackmail you, take disadvantage of you. Stop being the nice guy. Stop being the pick-me. Put that fist up and fight back. Fight the heck back. And fighting back doesn't only mean like physical punches. You know, fighting back also means having, you know, boundaries, having standards, starting a new life, you know, creating the version of you. You can change you 90 times if you want to. If you feel like, okay, like me, oh, I've been coming on the internet with my hair messy. Like, going forward, I'm going to be bad and bougie. No more messy hair on the internet for me. You know, it's never too late to start. Just keep trying and you're going to get it. Just keep trying. But Cardi B's way of life is no way for any woman to be living. Trust and believe. You're still married to someone and you've got 2 boyfriends. It's kind of fun to see a woman playing a man's game. You know, it's kind of fun to see it, but she's a person. We don't want that for her, and we don't want that for any other woman. And that's just the truth. But leave a comment below because the girl is performative as hell, and she knows how to use the internet to her advantage. Leave a comment below and we're going to talk some more. Peace.